Yeah, we're not there.
Oh, this is a good song. Corner shop, brimful of ashes.
HDR.
This is the remix.
Yeah.
What's up, the world through YouTube? Welcome to virtual Spitballin number 32.
32.
The boards are saying that this could be this is going to be the best one yet.
Wow, we.
For some reason, YouTube recommends a lot of shuffle videos. So that song is very popular with people who like shuffle. Like girls who dance in front of their garage and stuff.
That's what shuffling is?
It's like a type of dancing.
All
Yeah.
right.
Is that a TikTok thing?
You might see it in a TikTok, but like I wouldn't say it's like it was made more popular by TikTok. It's like very foot heavy dancing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and feet don't play well on TikTok.
No. It's mostly kind of torso up.
If you're watching a young lady dance in front of a garage, you might be on TikTok.
Well, welcome to the show. We're going to kick it around the horn. Also, one thing I've been enjoying watching, and like audience, you can watch too. Tony Mendoza's eating chips and salsa, and sometimes the chips are too big, so he has to take a small bite out of them so they can fit in the jar.
Frontera.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Chicago's own.
Chicago's own Ghost Beard.
So hey, and Frontera chips. So hey, here's a note, Rick Bayless. Make the bottle big enough for your chips, so I don't have to take a tiny bite.
No shit.
Well, we'll keep the ball rolling, and we'll check in with Mr. Tony Mendoza after his sweet plug. And it looks like we're getting money from Rick Bayless for just mentioning.
Oh, thanks, Rick. Thanks.
Hey.
You should go to his house.
His backyard was so weird with his funny daughter and stuff. The relationship was really strange. Thanks. I'm loving Spitballin 3-2 here in Chicagoland, and good day. It started cold, and then it went up like 30 to 40 degrees, and it ended warm. And was outside all day. It was a good day. I would say it was a good day. It was a good day. Mike Davenport, what's going on with you, man?
Shoot, man. Today, hey, I'm excited to be here at Spitballin 3-2. 3-2, is that right? Is that what I heard? 3-2, 3-3, 3-2, 3-2. Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, it's so good to be here. How was my day? My day was it was good. There wasn't much to my day really. I guess as far as anything exciting, the cleaners came. And that's cool because they haven't been coming all that much. So like it's been like a while. So we had cleaners coming today. That was a good thing. It's a treat to help with the house, clean the house. Our cats got real skittish. Leo, our boy cat, he got so skittish he hid underneath the our comforter in our bed, and he wouldn't come out all day, even after the cleaners had left for hours. Wow. Even when we went to feed him food, he just stayed underneath the comforter and he wouldn't even come out to eat.
He's throwing connaption fit.
Ha
That was a perfect pun.
Oh wow!
I am running so hard I will hit the feline-ish line. Yeah.
Feline-ish line.
All right, Kraz, how are you?
I'm finding my perfect filter right now.
The perfect filter was inside you all along, Graz.
Yeah, I know. This one's brighter. How about pizza for hair?
Pizza
Pizza
Or
hair hat.
It's either Pizza Hat, or it could be a pizza barrette, or it could just be part of my hair. And that's how I grow pizza on my hair. I know there's like a genetic mutation that some people have where that happens. And I think I have it.
I've heard of that before.
Yeah.
On the pizza.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm gonna blow it here. And so, Eric, you're gonna have to ask somebody else. I had a fucking flat tire on the way to taking Stanley to school.
What?
Oh, thank
That
you.
wasn't it.
How flat was it? It was so flat. It was flatter than my boobs.
Oh my god.
That's flat.
Yeah. And AAA came. It was really no big deal. And then I went to my guy for tires. Shit, I would plug him if I remembered the name of the place. I just know where it is, and he hooks me up with tires. Patches me, gives me good used ones. I mean, I was in and out of there, and by the time I was done, I had to pick up Stanley. Whoo! I did not get to exercise today, so you guys are gonna feel it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Exercise is such a huge part of my life. I don't know if anybody knows that here, but I work out. I feel like I have to. Like, it really does it's the best medicine for me. And I do it usually like 5 to 6 days a week, usually 6, but sometimes 5.
And what is it? Yoga, Zumba, or jazzercise? Is it all of it?
I love all kinds of gym exercises, trends, and things like that. But you know which one that has lasted the longest?
Which one?
It is step fitness, step aerobics.
How long did it last?
It lasted so long that the time that I remember starting it, I had a big chunky pink step that I would have on my carpet, and you know, it would wobble, but I didn't care. I loved step.
Now that's what I call long.
Yeah. How's it going, Jared Larson?
It's going pretty well, Kraz. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I like that thing you said about the big pink step. It made me want to go, the big pink step, chapter 1. Life wasn't always easy when you come to homeless, but most people knew that before they came there. And then that would just keep going from there. I'm good. Let's see. I wasn't here 2 weeks ago. Did you guys do that secret digital thing, or no, or yes?
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't miss it. I'm good. I had not a long weekend, but like my partner and I, Jack, we figured out that it was the Oscars on Sunday, and we're like, we have to watch like 6 films like right away. So we just watched a lot of Oscar movies, and it was really fun, but also exhausting because, you know, I was like, we're going to just keep watching movies. But I'm glad we did. It was nice to have some idea of what was, we'd already seen a couple, and we just did Trial of the Chicago 7 starring Mike Brunley. And we did Sound of Metal, Minari, The Father, and one more, I think. We did Ma Rainey's Black Bottom as well. We'd seen some others, but it was a good weekend. And I guess I will throw it now over to Mr. Eric Peterson.
Oh, hello, Jared.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, man.
A couple of times there, I thought I was having internet issues, but I'm on to your game now, Jared.
I'm glitching. Eric, help. I'm in
Yeah.
the network. Sign my guest book. Look at my homepage.
God, what if you were trapped in the network and that's all you were doing with it?
And we just needed one password to get us out.
That's a good question. What movie would you not want to be trapped in?
Ooh, I can't think of one. The matrices?
The cell?
The cell. I would not want to be trapped in the cell.
I wouldn't want to be trapped in Requiem for a Dream.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the role.
Yeah.
I like that grandma's apartment was clean AF.
Ellen Burstyn, man.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's Rick Moranis. Anything Rick Moranis is in, I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh, whoa.
Thank you.
No, it's Martin.
I get it.
For you, it's more Rick Moranis.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, he's amazing.
He's so
Yeah.
good.
Such
Hey, what's your Moranis beef?
What's that? What's my Moranis beef?
Yeah.
I think it's Ghostbusters when he came out and his hair was all like out of the building. It's just like and I don't know. I just didn't buy it. And then
Rick wouldn't do that.
And then there was a whole Steve Martin joint, My Blue Heaven, and then I heard the casting of Rick Moranis with him, and I was just like, no, thank you. So yeah, it's just like 2 strikes.
All right.
All right.
I heard that recently Rick Moranis was like accosted on the street in New York and was like batteried. That's a real story.
It wasn't me.
Are you sure? Have you been doing a little
It's
anti-Rick Moranis traveling, Michael?
Somebody planted some double A's on him. He was batteried.
That's right.
Jeez.
Got caught in the metal detector. Anyways, that's that's enough about me. So
Howdy doing, folks?
I'm just I'm kind of wondering, like, Linda,
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm good. I'm
That's
very-
great. What's been going on?
Oh gosh, I got new socks today, which I'm really excited about.
What color?
I'll show you what color they are.
Oh, yes.
wow.
Orange would not have worked. We needed to see that.
Right. So anyway,
Look at those heels she puts on for
I
this
know.
show. Dressed to the nines.
that's to the head to toe, man. I wore these earrings today. I haven't worn earrings since I had cancer because I felt like, especially when I was bald, I looked like Mr. Clean with earrings on. And I couldn't get over it.
Just kept attracting the wrong kind of man.
Too clean. Way too clean.
Is that a clean, like, adult content joke?
No, man, it's an old like Mr. Clean. It's like a miracle solvent that you use in the kitchen.
But it's not Pine Sol. We're not talking about the miracle solvent known as Pine Sol. We're talking about
Oh my God.
Mr. Clean.
Oh my God.
That's creepy, dude.
What's creepy when I talk about clean things?
Jared, I'm sorry, I was talking about my cancer.
Keep
Anyway,
going, Linda. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm always doing that. I'm a cancer on people who talk about their cancer.
so anyway, today's the first day. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just wear earrings. After 2 years, I'm gonna wear earrings. I felt like my hair was long enough, even though I wore it up. Anyway, I put my earrings on, and then I went to the office. And when I got to the office, I had to put my mask on, and I couldn't get my mask over my earrings. I was like, fuck it. I can't wear earrings now. It's too hard to get your mask on and off with earrings on. Anyway, I got them on now. But also when I took them off, this is very unnoticeable unless you look really closely. But they're 2 different earrings. I also mismatched my earrings. This one,
Oh.
this
It's
one,
smaller.
yeah,
One
one's
finger.
smaller.
That's power and style right there.
But they're the same thickness.
They're the same thickness. They're both double thicks.
So that, they're the same that way. They're not mismatched that way.
They're not
One's an O and one's a 0.
one's an O and
Yeah.
one's a 0.
Yeah, yeah.
My Nib, what's up with you?
Oh, hello.
Hey, Mikey!
Wow. I don't know what's going on. I just got out of class. Had my last class tonight. Last class. Woo! It was my last class of the semester, and I didn't want to say goodbye. But everything has to come to an end, even if you don't know why. And all the kids and the students too, they all went their ways. There were 19 of them and just one of me. Those were some fun Mondays. But it was good.
Which one of your students did the best and which did the worst?
Oh yeah, that's important.
Yeah, names.
That's right.
A lot of them, I always give them the link to the show. So a lot of
How
them,
did Rizzo do?
Rizzo did not turn in the final and did not show up. So Rizzo is currently sitting at an 8% grade.
Ooh,
Right.
F. Marnie's.
That's a low.
Let's see who did it. Salma did a good job. I mean, everybody was good. Oh, Andrea was really funny. She did a great job.
That's good.
And then I thought Josh was nervous, but he was very sincere, and I liked. He you know, you're listening to him, and he was talking about kind of struggling in school and switching majors from civil engineering to marketing because his grades weren't good enough. But then he talked about how he likes to play like Sim City and stuff, and it was kind of made you sad because it's like and then he was talking about how he's like showed pictures of cities in his presentation. He's like, I really love cities. I'm like, you should still go be a civil engineer. You don't have to do marketing. But he wasn't good. I guess he had a tough time with calculus, so he couldn't be a civil engineer. But that sucks.
Yeah, it's one class. Take it over and get a tutor.
I know. I might email him and tell him I have like strong advice for his life.
Take responsibility for whatever happens.
I'm like, there were these 2 slides in your presentation that really made me think I know what you should do.
And you know what? When that building he builds falls down, he'll have to thank for it. He'll have Professor Mike Friendly to thank.
And I'll be like, but it made Joshua happy.
Yeah, it made the papers.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise I'm pretty good. Steppenwolf is completely melting down. There are people calling for the resignation of the artistic director and the executive director.
No way, for real?
Oh yeah, buddy. We had just like something I've been there, 13 years, and I've never seen anything like this meeting on Friday where people were just popping off. They've had enough. They're fed up, tired of all talk, no action.
Mike, did anyone call for your resignation?
Yeah, but I ain't going nowhere.
All right, good.
I ain't going nowhere.
Take a stand.
Can't cancel me.
It was just 2 people, Otis Fine and Wolfgang Stein.
Yeah,
from Gold Star. That's right.
Yeah, they had some dirt on me from way back. But anyway, no. So yeah, that's the other thing in my life right now is just Steppenwolf is falling apart. But everything else is good. Nina's great. Maggie's great. Yeah. Who else can I ask about their day?
TK, do TK, man.
Oh yeah, Tony.
My day was okay. I would say my day was very landlord heavy.
Whoa.
Our landlord replaced our back door last night and had to lay concrete, so he left it just like a piece of plywood leaning against it. So we were very nervous that people were going to steal stuff from our basement. And my girlfriend saw like a rat run in the building. So I texted him to kind of be like, hey, this wasn't, we felt bad about this. And he was really passive aggressive about it. And I called him on the phone and I was just like, what the hell, man?
Good for you. Wow.
But it was also stressful to do that. But we kind of resolved it, and he's just kind of a weird man, I think. But then my last landlord gave me a phone call.
What?
Did the 2 landlords talk in Chicago?
Yeah, he said he heard what happened.
Right.
No, he was just like, I was thinking about you. I just want to see how you're doing.
What? For real? Come on.
He wanted to see if he could pull you back in.
Yeah.
Is that a joke, Tommy, or is that real?
That's real.
Oh my god.
Is
Hey,
he
that's
rent?
the first time I ever heard about that.
Yeah.
Did he get around to asking you to rent his apartment again or something?
No, I think he's just kind of, he would always come and drink beers in the morning, and I think he misses talking to I think everyone who lives there now is younger and they get up later. So I think he used to have more people to talk to. So now he doesn't have as many people to talk to.
I miss younger people, but not that young, who'd get up early and drink beer with me.
So it was kind of a funny little transition of having this one guy kind of be like, it's like, you tell me rats come in there. Well, sometimes I come up and the front door's unlocked. So it goes both ways. And it's just like
The same fucking thing.
Also, the rats totally unlock the front door. That's what they do.
In Chicago, yeah.
Some of them have keys.
Yeah,
Uh,
they do. That's true. That's true, Tony.
They save them from the last tenants that were there.
Yeah.
and then right before the show, we have some rabbits who live in our backyard, and I saw 2 rabbits eat dandelions from like stem to flower. And it was pretty cute.
That is just adorable.
Well-to-do lions. That's great. Dandelions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we have 4 minutes before we get the light comes on and we can officially start the show. So,
Can I say something real quick?
yeah.
No.
Real quick. This is for you, kind of, Kraz. All right. So the Who put out this record once again. Now, there's a reason I'm bringing this up.
Okay.
It's sold out. It's like the best Who record ever. And you get this great big package in there with all these freebies in there. You get like posters and you get a couple 7 inches and a thing to put the 7 inches on. Here's what I'm driving at. You get a card. Of course I can't. Here it is. You get a card from the Bag of Nails Club.
Oh, this is a sign, guys.
No, we have to do it.
We have to go. We have Spitballin
London.
goes to London.
Yes. This is the club that we've been talking about playing in London. So.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Bag of Nails.
Hey.
For real, does Bag of Nails do they have comedy performances or is it just music?
No, I think it's just like a club. They don't even do music or anything like that. It's just like a pub.
Oh, so there's no way we could perform there.
No, we definitely could.
Yeah, I think we can. We just have to get the
Bring
right.
our laptops with us. Tables.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
mean we're just gonna sit at the tables and just like virtually spitball from there?
Yeah. Like those crazy Americans, they do this thing every other Monday night.
Welcome
For
to
2 months.
Spitballin' live at the Bag of Nails.
Those Americans drink all our lagers. They're live streaming a show right now.
Boy, this isn't on the bill for tonight.
It's
You
2
guys-
p.m.
You guys, I do know a place that we could actually perform though. It's called the Hens and Chickens. The Hen and Chickens. Wait. Yeah, the Hen and Chickens.
Where is it? Is it in London?
Hmm.
Really?
Cool.
For real.
How
Yes.
do you know him, Kraz?
Oh, well, Matt Berry told me about it.
Whoa.
What?
He told
I
you
just lost a
one-on-one?
lot of money.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, Mikey. You lost 50 thou.
Oh no.
Kraz, you actually sucked me in. Between last show and this show, I started watching Snuff Box.
Oh.
I actually laughed harder than I've laughed maybe in a year or two at this one part.
I've only watched a few of their of those sketches because I can't find like where to. Somebody on Spitballin told me where to go for it. Somebody that Eric brought on one time, maybe.
Philip Amler?
I don't know. Anyway, but where are you watching Snuffbox?
On Amazon.
Oh, well,
Amazon.com.
it probably wasn't there when I was looking for it.
I had to buy it. It was like $10 for the whole thing, but
Oh, okay.
Is that on Prime?
yeah.
Snuffbox.
You're a Prime member.
Proud. Very proud to be a Prime member.
Mike, how much do you tip when you buy something on Prime?
I don't know, 10, 20%.
20 bucks. Oh, 20%. Okay, cool.
What do you do?
Whatever's in my pockets. Just try to put it into the CD floppy disk damn drive. The iOmega zip drive. That's it. Yeah.
Well, the officials, the quality control have officially given me the green light, and not only that, they're also doing this. So it's ready for us to get going. They're doing this, so it's like a really fast 32. And before we get into it, we always got to say Black Lives Matter. That's something we believe and we want to
Black Lives
keep
Matter.
saying.
Black Lives
I
Matter.
think,
Black
unfortunately, we're seeing it more and more that it's something we need to keep saying. So we here at Quenchers Spitballin would like to say Black Lives Matter. And thank you to the 212,000 people who are tuning in, including Mr. Tom Vinsel. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Tom's here? Yes.
Wow.
Did you say 212,000?
Yeah,
That's the number we've been waiting for.
it is. Wow, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, that's the number.
Wow,
Because that kicks in our next tier of promotions.
that's
Our
true.
Sponsorships and promotions, yeah.
Well, we already had a lot of plugging of Frontera's products today, so maybe we can we have to like work in 3 products. Amazon, we got Amazon. Maybe we need to plug one more to keep up our status at this level.
What, Pete Townsend, The Who, Bag of Nails?
The Who
How
and
about
Bag
Death
of Nails and Death Juice.
Death Juice.
Mountain Dew?
Well, okay, we gotta get on with the show. The people in the booth are really giving me the death stare right now. Maybe they drink the death juice. So now we're
back.
welcome to our
Call back.
virtual spitballing stage, Eric Peterson.
Hey, everybody. Woo, hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Thanks for coming. I'm going to need I guess an in-cast audience volunteer to get us started. I'm going to try to present a little bit of stand-up comedy that I'm going to make up in real time. But to give me a little inspiration, I'm wondering if somebody from our cast here can step forward and have a brief little chat with me. Oh God. Oh God. Thomas,
Hello.
how are you doing? Thanks for volunteering, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
So Thomas, I wanted to ask, just you got your first vaccination, right?
Yes, and I get my second one tomorrow.
Where did you go? Like, how did you get your appointment? What'd you have to do?
So I think I did it it was like when it was still under the sort of county requirements. And like the last official job I did was in food service. So my mom said I still qualified. So my roommate signed up the week before, and then I would just kind of refresh every so often. I think they all signed up on a Friday. So I tried again on a Friday and I was able to get through.
Yeah, got it. All right. And then did you have any, so was it a Walgreens or what'd you do?
No Walgreens.
Was there a line?
There was maybe 2 people waiting, or like it kind of seemed like 2 people had like the sort of, you have to like stay in the Walgreens for 15 minutes afterwards.
Oh yeah.
3 people kind of seemed like they showed up for it as well. So
And
not like a huge line, but
yeah,
some
kind
people.
of maybe disappointing line. You wanted a bigger line?
No, even just like I didn't really know how long I was gonna have to stay, so like I like sat 3 feet away from someone like
Yeah.
waiting, and that was like stressful enough of like I was just
You're
like,
still not vaccinated when you're there.
yeah.
All right. Well, like, let's not talk about COVID for a minute. What let's pretend you're well and vaccinated, and it's like, you doing anything this summer?
Doing anything this summer? I don't know. There's this thing called Scott's Cheap Flights that will email you cheap flights, and I signed up for their premium, and maybe sometime last week they sent out like $220 round trip tickets to Japan, and that was just like insane. So
Did you get?
no, I like went to Japan like the year before the pandemic, but it was just like such an insane price. But like having maybe like a sort of fun trip like that could be good. But I'm also like broke, so who knows?
Yeah, well, Yeah, have you been jobless for the pandemic?
For the most part, I have like done 2 acting gigs
And besides spitballing?
besides Spitballin.
Yeah.
And I guess like being an administrator of Spitballin, Mike and I get paid like $800 for every show we do.
Mhm.
Wow, that's like not very much considering how many viewers we have.
It's true. Yeah. YouTube's really, really kind of getting away with something.
Yeah. Will you rant about, how do you feel about big tech?
I think I feel okay for the most part about big tech, but like I think Facebook, I guess I quit social media after I watched The Social Dilemma. So like there's a lot in tech that I like, but it's like I think, it kind of seems like the natural progression of where it started is exploitative. So now we're at a place where we need to like rethink, you know, what things are serving us so we can kind of serve our better selves rather than like, you know, algorithms that kind of twist our brains.
Yeah. It sucks to be able to be manipulated by like a simple math problem.
Totally. And it's kind of like, I think sometimes since I quit social media, I'm on YouTube that much more. And there are times when I'm like, oh, I do want to see this video. And there are other times when I'm like, I don't want to see this, but this is the 3rd time I've seen it, so I will click on it.
Yeah, makes sense. All right. Well, Thomas, anything that I didn't cover that's top of your mind that you want to spit out there in the last few seconds here, or several minutes, or like however long you want to go?
Really? I booked a commercial, and I'll be heading to St. Louis to advertise for Schnucks grocery store.
What, Schnucks?
Yeah.
That's awesome. How did you audition on Zoom or what?
I like taped an audition and like sent it in, but it was like the taping asked for like 7 different prompts. So like I had to like say 2 lines, act out 4 scenarios. It was like kind of confusing, but
you
I got to
booked
meet
it.
my fake daughter over a Zoom today, and I'm excited to kind of see. I think for the most part the commercial is going to be like us putt golfing and like doing different kind of fun activities. So I think it should be kind of fun.
That's great. And you have to go to St. Louis, you said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, I can't wait to see it. That's great. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you very much to Thomas Kelly. Thomas, you can
Congrats, Thomas.
I'm gonna put my guitar down here for a second. And Jared, if you feel the need, you can underscore anything.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, please do it with your voice in that as much as you can.
All right.
All right, everybody. Here's my 3rd attempt ever at a stand-up comedy set. Making it up live with inspirations and possibly with the point of view of Thomas Kelly. But yeah, I didn't lose my job in quarantine, but I did get told that I was getting furloughed for 25%. And I was like, okay, does that mean I have 1 day off a week and I get less money? And their response was, no, you get less money, but you have to keep coming to work the same.
What?
That's what they told me. And I said, what?
Oh God.
But I honestly, in any other circumstance, like that would be so outrageous and I'd be quite upset. But really, it was hard to complain when most of my other friends were getting laid off. So that was great. But not that they got laid off. It was great to keep my job. But what it let me do was stop caring. So I was technically working, but on Fridays, I would take long runs when I was in San Francisco. So I'd bring my phone with me and I would run through the park and I would sit every 5K and stretch and I would answer 1 message to make it look like I was working. And that's how I got through the first month while I was still in San Francisco before we came back. So, have you ever found yourself, like as an improviser, you get trained to listen really well, and that comes in handy in business and almost every situation where you're talking to somebody. And I found myself not being great at it a minute ago when I was talking to Thomas, because he mentioned that he stopped using Facebook after he saw The Social Dilemma. And the first thing that happened in my head was, oh, it's actually called The Social Network. That's the movie about Facebook. And then I couldn't stop waiting till he spoke to get ready to correct him. And thank God I remembered that The Social Dilemma is in fact a real thing that I haven't seen. And I was just very ignorant about it. And I think it's interesting how you can be an ignorant idiot and think that you're going to correct somebody, even though you're the dumb one. So I'm glad I didn't follow through with that. But Thomas, I'm sorry that I wasn't being a good conversation partner for those few seconds. That's on me. I went to, this is interesting. Have you guys heard about this? I had a doctor in San Francisco, and we met once and we bonded over the fact that we both hated San Francisco. And since I moved to Chicago, I haven't bothered to get a new doctor. So I've been getting my prescriptions from her, and I called her a couple of times, but I haven't had to get anything for 3 or 4 months. And they weren't refilling my prescription automatically. So I finally called over there and I left her a voicemail because I had her direct line to her voicemail. And I left a few messages and that wasn't working. Nobody called me back. So I finally called the main office and asked to get transferred to her, and they transferred me. And they said that she quit 5 months ago and moved back to New Jersey, and that they had just been refilling my script, but now they said someone wants to talk to me before they refill my prescriptions again. And it just made me wonder what the hell is going on. Like, nothing real. There's nothing really to be worried about here. I've been on, this is just asthma medication, but that's such an arbitrary line to draw of just, we decided somebody wants to talk to you. I'm sure there's like a rule. Seems like they should follow the rules. The other thing Thomas mentioned was getting off of Facebook and spending more time on YouTube as a result, which could be a big bummer in some ways, because I think getting off of social media is super solid and a great thing to do for everybody. But YouTube is really close.
Yep.
It's really walking the line.
It's so true.
I'm saying I got off of social media. It's like, oh no, but I don't read the comments. There's a sense of community and people are speaking to each other and it's online. So Thomas, I don't mean to criticize, but I would like to try with you, get less screen time overall.
I'm just saying there's a really good YouTube channel out there called The Complete Waste of Your Time and Money.
Smash a like and share.
Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, Linda.
I quit Facebook and YouTube, and now I just spy on my neighbors.
All right, that's it, everybody. That's the set.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sabirani, she's the one that keeps the dream alive from the morning past the evening to the end of the light.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Eric. Wonderful performance. Inspired by the rantings of my twisted, rotten brain. Wonderful job. Also, thanks again to The Social Dilemma for plugging us. We had a big uptick in viewers from The Social Dilemma, so
That's when we blew up.
yeah, thank you for that.
Thomas, I actually heard that the David Fincher film The Social Network was why you joined Facebook initially.
Yeah,
Correct.
that was the
Is that true?
I had avoided it, but then I was like, I watched the movie and I was like, I gotta see what's going on up there.
These guys worked hard on this.
Well, we're gonna keep the train rolling on out of the station to the next station, but the next station that we're stopping at before we get to the last station is Michael Davenport.
Well, it's a grim through Asher on the 45. Grim through Asher on the 45.
Hello, everybody. Hi. It's so wonderful to be here on the Spitballin virtual stage on YouTube. Social media be damned. I'm so happy to be here. Or I don't know. Anyways, I'm Ruffin. I have written a new scene, and Thomas Kelly and is going to be reading the role of Gene, Goldilocks' husband, and Mike Brunley will be reading the role of Goldilocks, and I am the narrator for this tale. It's a bit of a sequel, I guess, or an improv cut two. Anyone out there, improv, long form improv geeks out there, huh? Cut two.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Tony Mendoza knows it. Yeah. Boom. All right.
Chat too.
Okay, good. Nice.
Cut two.
3, 2, cut two, cut two. All right. So I will begin as a narrator. All right. Sometimes days are so lovely and perfect, it's impossible to see the imperfections. Poor Gene was a man lost in love. Love may be the loveliest of things, but when you're blinded by the light, you can't see. And what you can't see may do you harm. Another trick of the sun is how when it shines down, it strikes things on earth in the direction that they're facing the sun. People love smiling into the sun, but it's the shadows that fall that most often bring about the fall of man.
You dropped this out of the blue, Loxy.
Well, sometimes things change, Gene.
So you're not going to my parents today?
I know this is hard for you to hear, Gene. You like to plan things, I get it. It's one of the things that I love about you, but no, I'm not going to your parents today.
Okay. I hear you, dear. You still haven't told me what you're doing instead.
Well, I haven't decided yet.
That's strange. That doesn't sound like you at all, Loxy. Are you feeling okay?
I just need to recharge my batteries, Gene. I might go to the lake or I might hike in the woods. As I said, I haven't decided what I'm doing with my day.
I understand. You do know that my parents look forward to our visits. We do them so rarely these days. You've been busy with your photography and my tracking business has grown substantially, and I've been busy.
Yes, dear, I'll miss them today. Please do send them my love.
There's a knock at the door. It's a complete surprise to Gene, but Goldilocks is clearly just super pissed. There's a split second as to who will answer the door, Goldilocks or Gene, but Goldilocks jumps up quickly to answer. And this isn't lost on Gene because she's normally all too willing to let Gene answer the door. Gene's left with this strange feeling of being married to a woman that he loves. Then, over a single breakfast, she somehow becomes something out of a Stephen King novel.
I wonder who this could be.
On the other side of the door, a bear from the house next door is jittery and skittish. He's just knocked and he's waiting for Goldilocks to answer. This shit don't look right and she knows it. She's taking her sweet ass time answering the door, and old Porgy boy is out here sitting exposed for everyone and God to see. His family would not grok to his fraternizing with the Smiths, and she knows it. They don't like strangers, and for good reason. If they were to see old Porgy here now, well, he doesn't rightly know what they'd do. They could ship him off to some disciplinary home. If that happened, old Porgy wouldn't be able to get the H. The door finally opens and old Porgy charges right in. He was so anxious that he didn't see Goldilocks. He charged through the door with such force he knocked her on her ass. Excuse me, sir. Is Goldilocks around?
She's on the floor beside you. What in the world is going on here, Loxy?
Hi, Porgy. You're a bit early, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I am sorry about that. My family's heading out to the lake an hour early. So this is the best time for me to
To do what?
I'll handle this, Gene. Porgy, just let me just grab what you need.
Goldilocks goes to the hutch and gets the bag of heroin.
And you have the key, don't you?
Of course. Yeah, here you go.
Excellent. And here you go.
Hey. Nice doing business with you, Goldie.
Same here, and if you need more, as long as you're doing it responsibly, that is, then I have no problem getting you more.
Well, thanks, Goldie. You're the best. And just leave the key in the top drawer of my dresser. It's the one with the socks in it.
All right, will do.
Goldilocks closes the door.
I see what's happening here, Loxy. I thought we've talked this over and that you were going to stop selling heroin.
Oh, Gene. You don't know me at all. It's not about the heroin. It was never about the heroin.
The key? What's the key to? He told you to leave it. Is it for their house? Why in the world would you ever want to go into their house when they're not there?
Just right.
What? I don't understand what you mean by that.
I know you can't understand, Gene. How could you? For you, everything's only been just fine.
There's nothing wrong with that, Loxy. We've had a good life together out here in our quaint cottage in the woods.
When you've had everything be just right, then you can never go. Oh yeah, when you've had everything just right, then you can never go back, Gene. That bed, oh my God, that bed. You know, I haven't slept as soundly as I did that day when I was in their bed.
You told me that you just got in their home and walked around a bit. Oh wait, now I see. Oh shit. You mean to tell me all these years you've been planning and plotting all these years to get back into their house?
You got it, Gene. When I was 14 years old and I was high on mushrooms, I took a hike. It was the best hike I'd ever taken in my life. It was just right.
Okay, don't you think you're overusing that just a little bit?
That's just it, Gene. I'm not. I'm really not.
So, you met me 20 years ago, found out that I was the best tracker in Colorado, and...
That's not it at all, Gene, you nincompoop. I already knew you were the best tracker in Colorado when I arranged our first date.
Wow. Loxy, all I can say is I love you, and I can't let you go back there alone.
Goldilocks and Gene are in the bear's home after the family has left for the day. They're up in the parents' bedroom and they're lying in the bed that's just right.
Is this how you remember it, Loxy?
Sort of.
How's it different?
You're here, Gene.
And that's a good thing?
A real good thing.
Goldilocks did almost feel that moment of bliss again, but as most people who've tried to chase down a high, whether it be from drink or drugs or from some sort of extreme Mountain Dew sports-like activity, that getting back to that blissful feeling you feel the first time you get high is a game of diminishing returns. A person who rocks Jimi Hendrix's "Are You Experienced?" knows that there's never going back. But for a brief moment, as Goldilocks lay there in that bear's bed again with Gene and looking deep into his eyes, she felt that itch almost being scratched. Then came the fall. There was a sound of the door opening downstairs, and they could hear heavy footsteps as someone walks in. Goldilocks and Jean had no time to get out of the house. They had to hide fast. They both got out of the bed. Jean stood at his side and staring dumbly at Goldilocks as he straightened her sheets. Then he did the same. As she straightened her sheets, then he did the same. He waited for Goldilocks' nod of approval before sliding underneath the bed with her.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Oh, I'm so sorry I got us into this mess, Gene.
It's okay, Loxy. I'm happy to be here with you and to share this with you. It's a bit of an adventure.
They became real still for a moment. They were tense with anticipation as they heard whatever it was come up the stairs. Their ears began tingling as the sound of each footstep got closer and closer to the bedroom door. Then, sure as shit, the bedroom door opens and it's Papa Bear that walks in. Goldilocks knows his low grumble from when she was a girl. Jean and Goldilocks leave after they hear Papa Bear begin snoring loudly. They head downstairs and out the door without waking him. Later that night with Jean, Goldilocks lies awake with her thoughts. She drifts off to sleep with the thought that what she has is good, and that's good enough for her. End scene.
And dancing behind movie scenes.
Michael Davenport's cutaway scene from Goldilocks. Wonderful scene. Thank you for having me, and thank you for presenting it.
Oh, that was fun. No, thanks for reading. Yeah, definitely. It was good planned with y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. That was really fun. Also, did something happen? It looks like we don't have Kraz here anymore. Did she have to drop out?
Yes, she had to drop out.
Oh boy.
My name is Zenith.
Zenith.
Oh, hi, Zenith. Welcome to the show. It's this is kind of virtual Quenchers Spitballin. We kind of
Okay, what do I have to do? I can cut off people's heads.
Oh, Zenith. No, that's not this kind of show.
No?
Yeah, I guess it's up to you. We're kind of pretty loose about what we ask a performer to do.
Can I tell you how this really happened? Stanley came in here and he was like, "Mom, are you going?" I'm like, "No, I've got some people ahead of me." And I was like, I need to get up and move around for a little bit. And so he sat in this chair, and because I've got curtains over here, I couldn't see what he was doing. He was putting all these filters on, and when I came on here, this is what it was.
He graffitied you. He virtual graffitied you.
I love it.
Zenith.
And now I'm Zenith.
Wow, Zenith.
Zenith has a very popular following on the very famous social media site Harvard Connection, started by the Winklevoss twins.
Oh.
Huge.
Are those
following.
two big guys on the motorcycles in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's right.
them.
Those big twins.
Famous for crew and the motorcycles.
Tony, did you know they're the richest brothers ever?
No, they're both long dead.
Who are they?
They're
Linda, but they live on through their Harvard Connection work. Gosh.
Zuckerberg ripped them off. Zuckerberg ripped off them.
Yeah, you ripped them off their motorcycles.
That was a pretty good
Yeah,
rim
yeah.
shot.
I mean, I live in the Bay. I don't know if Eric remembers this, but Mark Zuckerberg on a Harley, on a hog, he's an asshole.
Ew.
Is that real?
No, I'm joking.
Oh
man. I'm
God,
joking.
I wish he fucking rode a Harley. How real would that be if fucking Zuckerberg rode a Harley?
Don't worry, guys. I'll follow you.
Oh my God. Ugh.
You guys know that he has his name on a hospital in San Francisco as if he built it, but he just paid a bunch of money to slap his name on a hospital because he's a dick.
And the first person to do it.
You don't-
Yeah, he thought of that idea.
He thought of it.
What an ass.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no way. It's Jackie.
Hey.
Jack, what
Oh,
are you
hey.
doing?
Ring light might be. I didn't remember. This is beautiful. Hi, everyone.
Are you
Hi.
looking at me?
Man.
Hey.
Good to see y'all.
Are you
What are
looking
you?
at them?
You're literally in the middle of the show, yeah.
No, we're just about to get started in a minute.
Oh, no, it's 9.
Yeah.
Look at that, a cameo from Jack Morning Noon. Wow.
What's he doing there?
Yeah.
He's dropping off some vaccines for us.
Oh, you got the good flavors, dude. Tell us about the good
Hey,
flavors.
are you a vaccine poacher?
You know, he's got.
Mike's a completionist. He wants to take all 5.
What's the 5th one?
Johnson and Johnson.
Oh,
There's 2 doses of Pfizer and Moderna, and then you get 1 Johnson and Johnson.
that good, huh?
5.
Well, we got it. The train's leaving the pass station, and it's honking its horn, and everyone inside knows that we're about to pull into Jared Larson.
Jared.
Ashley Bosley, she's the one that keeps the dream alive from the morning past the evening to the end of the light. Pre-approved Ashley.
Bring it back up, Thomas. See if he's still on.
Ah.
Teenage wasteland. It's on the teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland. It's only teenage wasteland. Oh, wasted. Wasted. Don't cry. Don't sigh. It's only teenage wasteland. Brunley, take my hand. We'll travel Fullerton and Western land.
Yeah.
We'll put out the fire, and Ray will pour us something stronger. Joe Phillips is here. He started this thing a couple of years ago. He let Joey Dundell take over for a while, and then he let Sand out. Don't cry. Michael Davenport, do you have I want to hear you beatbox, or anybody else. I want to hear anybody beatbox because Michael was talking about it, and I thought that would be really fun to do. You don't have to, of course, Michael Davenport, but I like beatboxing a lot. I don't know if my partner likes it when I beatbox. I don't know if anyone likes it when I beatbox, but I think it's like a very personal thing, you know, like religion for many people. Beatboxing is I love that nobody is jumping on this. It's very embarrassing to here we go.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it, but I'll try. I can try. I'll try for you, Jared.
Yeah, go for it. I love it. That's great. Do you ever beatbox just to yourself or you know, like, you know what I mean?
I had a friend in high school who was pretty good, and he could do the other noises.
What do you mean?
He could go like. He could like do clicks while he did a melody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw this dude Rozelle play once.
Oh yeah.
Do you know Rozelle?
Yeah.
He used to be in Roots, and I think he did kind of his own thing, but it's actually at Cornell, the school. It was Spoon, Rozelle, and then Spoon, and then the band Cake closed it, which is like what a combination of bands. But yeah, Rozelle, like his whole thing that he does like he raps, but he also does like beatboxing sounds. But there's one song he plays where he does this voice singing while he does a drum beat, and it's like his kind of like trick that he does. Have you seen the videos?
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that specific, but I've seen him do stuff like that. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know it is. It's like reminds me of like the Police Academy guy, where it's like he's making noises that seem impossible for a mouth to make.
Michael Winslow, yeah.
Yeah.
Davenport?
Yeah. Sure. Did you call me out?
Yeah, if you don't want to, because I know
I was in the next room. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh no, I go for breaks too during stuff, never during your stuff. But yeah.
No, man, no.
I'm kidding.
Sorry, I had to pee. I had to urinate.
I
you
get
know
it.
You want to know why? It was because you were making me laugh so effing hard with that Who cover, man. You were making me laugh so hard to go pee properly.
Made me laugh?
Yeah, you made me laugh so
You're
hard.
supposed to feel
pee properly. I didn't want to pee my pants. My wife don't like my pee pants.
Well, get a new wife, but not really. Yeah. So wait, do you want to beatbox? You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm also curious. Do you do music stuff, or you're into music a little bit? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm like a fan of music.
Cool.
You know, I can't quite say I'm like a musician like a Tony Mendoza or a Jared Larson.
I'm no Tony Mendoza.
I would never deem that. Tony Mendoza name drop.
Name drop.
Yeah. That's called a mic drop when I named
Yeah.
Because you said it, Mike.
That's right. I did Michael. All right. So yeah, I'll try something. I'll try. You want me to beatbox something like whatever?
Yeah, if you're feeling like it. If not, you can just talk about how the lesson was, because it was really interesting to hear you talk about it. I was into it.
Oh yeah, well, so I guess talking about it was interesting because I wasn't so aware of my tongue and the placement of my tongue, like because I had been going whatever. I was doing all sorts of stuff, and I was getting prepared because I messaged this guy on Instagram, B-Art, and he's a big time beatboxer. There's this big thing going on in Europe. It's huge in Europe. It's called Swiss Beatboxing International, and that's the mainstream big, like, I don't know why long form improv hasn't gotten Swiss backing, but man, if they did, the improv festivals would be fantastic. But anyways, it is really impressive what they're doing with this beatboxing. It's like, wow, I was all these kids like going crazy with these beatboxers on stage, and B-Art was in a kickback battle against D-Lo, and D-Lo is considered to be the best beatboxer in the world by Shazam and Sin, who are the German beatboxers and beatbox loop station performers, artists who do reaction videos two a day, and they talk about beatboxing, and they watch a video and they break it down. And I actually like what they do because they geek out on it a bit. Especially Shazam, because apparently Sin's not as good a beatboxer. He doesn't know the technicality of beatboxing like Shazam does, and Shazam always slightly kind of passive aggressively throws him under the bus. And it's kind of embarrassing and like, oh man, you feel bad for Sin, but at the same time, it's funny. And Shazam knows it. He knows that he's pulling status in a way that's like, yeah, it's fun. He's kind of giving it to the young buck. So yeah, I was kind of like Instagram. I messaged B-Art and I was like, hey, first I reached out to Shazam on Instagram because you can follow these guys on Instagram. And Shazam was like, I'm not teaching, but B-Art is. And then I went to B-Art and Shazam said, tell him Shazam sent you. And I did. And then I met B-Art on Zoom like this. And I was all like, boom, and I was all like, I'm ready. I'm going to kill my first class. I'm almost a pro. I can do this. And then when I start, he's listening to me. He's like, yeah, you're not doing it right. You need to push your tongue to do the hi-hat, and you need to push your tongue forward. Yeah. I can't do it. And then you got to push your tongue up in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just learning that now, and I'm getting red in the face just doing it, because I actually, he told me that I was pulling my tongue back, and as I was doing it, I was so embarrassed because I was all like, I'm going to kill this, and I was doing it so bad, and he was patient, and he was trying to coach me to do it right, and I paid him $60, and he clearly was teaching me in a way of trying to get me to do something substantive to kind of justify his teaching. So like he was going to give me something to go with, and I just was fucking up the whole time. I felt so bad. I felt like I was in my first improv class back in 1998. I was like, holy shit, I'm eating crow. It was fun. It was fun. It was good. It was humbling. It was that humble pie.
That's a fun feeling. I remember when improv classes were ending, I was really like, I wish I could go back and do classes again. Like, this was, I can't believe it's over. You didn't feel that way.
You don't wish. No way, man.
No one wants that.
The self-loathing I felt back then in '98, how bad I felt, and then I'd be sitting there and I'd just be geared for that. Like, it's all these kids in class, right? There's like 15, 20 or whatever it was. I started at Second City, so we had a big class, like 15, 20 of them.
Yeah.
And they call you up for a scene. It's like you're sweating bullets, going like, yeah, I'm gonna do my scene. The one scene you get to do. The whole class, and then boom, bomb, and then the whole week just obsessing about how shitty that scene was, and then you hope the next week you do something good.
That's the hope.
Oh God, I don't want to go back to that. Fuck that.
But I bet if you did it now, you might have more fun, or I don't know.
It's funny. I guess, okay, on this topic, I can speak to this because yeah, humble pie, I guess, is the theme. So I left Chicago in 2007 and moved out to Oakland. And when I was out here, I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing. I kind of figured I'd do some long form improv, probably somewhere. There's not much of a scene out in the Bay. So at the time I moved in 2007, there really wasn't much of a scene. There was a theater called Pan Theater in Oakland, and they were offering classes. So I called to check on the classes. I talked to the guy who owned the theater, and I told him about my background, and I guess he probably had plenty of people from Chicago over the years calling him, being like, hey, I've done all this stuff. And so he was like, yeah, come to an audition. And I kind of figured that an audition would be like, I get into a performing group, I wouldn't have to pay. No, I auditioned to get into a level 1 class. That was fun. That was fun.
Wow.
That was because he didn't advertise that. He just advertised auditions. And so I showed up the audition, and then afterwards he's like, you get to pay me $250 for level 1.
Well, at least you could get into that level 1.
And yeah, I was like, holy shit. So I showed up. I did. I was like, fuck it. I guess I had to start somewhere in the Bay, and that was it, the bottom. And like at that time, I thought I was hot enough shit that I didn't like it. And he was using me in a way of my experience to model certain things for the other students so they could get up faster on their improv. And I saw what he was doing, and he was working it, and the other guys got better. And I don't want to brag like it was because I was so good. But you know, I can listen, I can be patient, I can be supportive, I can do all. I got their backs. I had their backs.
You had some more experience. You must have offered something to the class, you know.
Yeah, but that was the thing. When you're talking, you were saying like it'd be interesting to go back and take classes. Well, I had that experience, and it wasn't interesting, my friend. It was not. It was not. It was not interesting.
But now here you are back in classes for beatboxing, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm back in classes for that. I reached out to another woman, and I didn't know what was going on with this. So there's there's not okay. I think I said that in a way that makes me sound really weird. Like I reached out to another woman.
I don't think so.
No, let me clarify. So there's this thing called the polyvagal theory, which is a somatic modality for healing and like physical, like heightening physical presence, getting connected to your nervous system. And so your polyvagal is this big old thing that goes all the way down, but it starts here and it bifurcates. It goes boom, and it comes over your ears, and then it comes down your neck, and then one splits off to your heart, and the other goes down to your belly, your stomach. Boom, boom, boom. So there's a woman who runs some sort of training, and I was interested in this stuff because I've read some books and I've worked with some other movement practitioners, and I got into this theory. And so the past few months I've been like exploring it. Some you can do to help with your to activate your polyvagal stuff is you can kind of take your finger here and go underneath this crease here. And you can kind of go underneath the right here, and don't go too hard, but you can go against your skull a little bit, and then you just kind of circle and kind of massage up in there.
Yeah.
And if you do that a little bit, you're massaging the nerve that's behind your ear there. And then you can do either one, and it helps you become more it can help with stress, all that stuff. You can also like hum. You can like hum in a way of like activating in your throat, and then like Tibetan throat singers, monks, they're like part of what's happening there is that they're vibrating their the polyvagal stuff there, and it's
like those the Tuvan and the Tibetan. Yeah, that's it.
Right. So So I've been exploring that stuff. And so this woman offers training to teachers and healers, which I don't know if I'm any of that, but I'm interested in the polyvagal stuff, and she teaches it, and she teaches it in a way so people can teach it to others. And so she has it so that you have to write like an essay, why you're into it. So I wrote an essay on Friday, and she got back to me today being like, hey, I liked your essay, and check out this video where I'm talking to people about it. And I started the video. I haven't finished it, but it says enroll here, and there's no like cost anywhere. And I'm like, well, fuck, this thing's got to be through the nose. So I hit the enroll here, and it's like over $2,000. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know. But anyways, I'm like, so I don't know if I'll go that far, but maybe. I'm kind of
seems like a cool journey, like this journey of performance or anxiety release and all that stuff. It seems really, I kind of like that idea that it's like beatboxing and performing and just trying to de-stress. It's a really cool journey. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've done a lot of that kind of stuff, just going down rabbit holes.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not really like a professional anything. I guess I'm Mike Davenport.
You're a professional Davenport, dude.
I guess I'm that. Because I'm that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming along today, and I think that'll be my time at Spitballin today. So thank you, Michael.
All right, thank you.
Well, it's a brim Asher on the 45. Brim Asher on the 45. Well, it's a brim Asher on the...
Jared Larson and Michael Davenport and the vagal system and beatboxing. Very interesting stuff. Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks, Jared, for asking me to talk.
No, it was great. What'd you say, Mike? Brunley?
Zenith!
Yes!
I think Mike is about to freaking duel Zenith right now.
Oh, wow.
Battle.
Brunleib, House of Brunleib. I don't know. Don't ask me to be a fucking geek right now. I'm not it.
Geek Wars, Geek Wars. Never underestimate the Geek Wars.
Hey, great job on the Who, by the way. That was real fun.
Oh, thanks, Tony. I
I
thought you
love
liked
that
that.
so much.
I was dying.
I was feeling it.
Well, we all looked out our left, the windows to the left, and we saw a little bit of the Geek Wars. But the next station is coming up fast. So, I'm making the announcement that if you're getting off at Linda and Tony, then your stop is coming up.
Everybody needs to go below. Everybody needs to put their minds on the 45.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.
Bye.
These shows are so much like Quenchers used to be in real life. I love it.
Yeah, remember that one time Kraz just like walked on stage during someone's set and was like, "Oh, not my time," and just walked off the stage.
I do.
I loved your cameo, by the way, Kraz, and I know that that's actually part of this, the Kraz Spaz's like secret club, something. Somebody won like a bunch of money because you did that during that time.
Good. The first person to say saw it won, I think.
So thanks, Kraz Spaz's. Thank you.
Leveled up because of that, I think, too. Like, I think we get prizes for that.
Oh, look, there's another one. Wow, look at that. Oh, wait. Let me try. I'm gonna try and hold on. Let me mail my answer in, and maybe I'll win this week. All right.
Good luck.
Well, what's going on, Linda?
What is going on? Nothing. I got real sentimental during all of those last shows. You know what I mean? Like
Which shows?
the ones that we were just watching. You know, Jared's and
Oh, sentimental for the show that we're currently doing?
yeah. Well, like, I don't know. I think this is just me sometimes, but I miss Quenchers so much, and I miss like when you and I would go there and like hang out.
Yeah.
Because we don't get to hang out anymore. But like lately, I've been feeling like, like it almost feels like we're at Quenchers.
No.
It does.
That's stupid. You guys, look at me.
Well, you're sentimental.
I know, I'm very sentimental. What can
Well, this is a good place for you then to jump into characters, Iris Cutter, because she's
Right. You know what? I was worried when I was watching those other shows that I looked too good for Iris Cutter. Like, I should have dropped my dress down a bit, because she's more of a drab dresser.
Oh, is she a drab dresser?
She thinks she's a really good dresser, but she just looks drab, because she doesn't know how to dress. She's dumb. About her. A good intro.
Well, yeah, that gives that the little insight into Iris Cutter. This is something that we're working on, and we're writing new episodes, little vignettes, and performing for you every week. And it's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah. I mean, something's happening. I don't exactly know what just yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
And I'll get there.
It's happening, but you don't know what it is, do you, Mr. Jones? Right? Robert, little guy named Robert Zimmerman from Duluth, Minnesota. Okay.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Zimmerman.
It's Prince.
Yeah, Prince. Real name. A lot of people don't know this, but his real name is Gordon Shumway. All right. Iris Cutter, Day 6,
Mhm.
written by Linda Orr and Tony Mendoza, based on The Secret of Success.
Yes.
Here, 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 here.
Okay.
Tony, this is going to be a change up. I'm
Oh,
going to read the stage directions, and then you're going to be the narrator.
okay.
Okay?
You heard it here first. Only on Spitballin. 32.
Okay. The camera flies in through the office. Oh, wait, sorry. Interior production office. The camera flies in through the office. We see an empty reception desk while the rest of the office is in a flurry of chaos. At the reception desk sits a sleeping laptop, a glass half full of coffee, 2 bottles of hairspray, essential oil mist, and a bottle of Dr. Bronner's lavender scented pure Castile soap, Castile soap. And scattered post-it notes cleverly hidden away from most people's view. The notes have messages on them, a haphazard vision board for the budding entrepreneur. The camera flies in and gets a better look at them. We see Iris visions. Get on the cover of Entrepreneur magazine. Have a net worth of over $10 million. Exercise every day. Tucked further away, we see a post-it that says, "Marry Arrange." Next to it, another, "Give Arrange space to figure it out." The camera moves to the 2 notes, which are even further tucked away, where we see a vision that reads, "Get named in Who's Who under 30." And further, we see the furthest and most cleverly hidden post-it note, and it reads, "Stop getting older." The camera then turns and zooms out. We see the office cafeteria where Iris and the slender-fingered Eric are eating lunch.
I'm the narrator here. Iris has been invited to the Red Bull Fall Ball by a gentleman caller named Arthur. Arthur, a handsome and refined wine dealer, though not her usual type, was a perfect way to get back at her ex-lover Orange. She accepted with glee. Eric. So, tonight's the big event, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you would be more excited about it.
Well, I was, but then on Halloween, I forgot to bring cups to Tamara's party, so I had to go home and get them because she hadn't properly prepared and didn't have any cups for the party.
Okay, but well, I mean, you were supposed to bring the cups to the party.
Yeah, so she would have more than she needed, like cups just in case. But she didn't buy any, and then she made me go all the way back home and get them. And I was really angry with her. But then, because people were coming, she needed them quickly. I asked Orange to give me a ride so I could get them quickly.
Oh, well, what did he say?
Of course, he said yes.
Oh,
And then when we got in the car and we were alone, sparks started to fly again, like I knew they would.
really?
Yeah. And like before I knew it, he put his hand on top of mine, which was on my leg.
Okay. So did anything else happen?
No, but like, how could it? He was driving, so he had to focus on the road. He's a really careful driver because if he was ever in an accident, he'd be sued for like millions.
Hmm. So what, are you guys back together again?
Well, yeah, but like, he's still with Christy, which I don't totally get. You know what I mean? Like, and then we got back to the party and he didn't even like talk to me for the rest of the night. So like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, do you ever think that maybe you guys just don't belong together? Like, I mean, I used to date this dancer.
No, it's not like that. You know, I think that he's just under so much stress because of Christy. She's like controlling his life, but she doesn't get it that like she's ruining my life too. You know what I mean? When she controls him, she's ruining my life, and she just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I called him a zillion times, but he never calls me back.
Well, why don't you just go to the fall ball and just have fun? Iris has an extremely uncomfortable look on her face. She hears her she hears her boss that died, Amy's replacement. Let me take that again. She hears her boss that died, Amy's replacement, making a loud joke from his office. Everyone within earshot lets out a loud laugh.
Have you met Brett yet?
Yeah, he introduced himself to me yesterday.
Oh my God, he thinks he's so funny because he does improv. But the truth is, improv is for stand-ups that can't make it big.
I don't think that's what improv is.
It for sure is, because my mom once thought she should be an improver. Okay. Interior. Bedroom. Later.
Iris' bedroom.
Okay. Iris is throwing around elegant and sophisticated dresses around her bedroom. Though she finds the dresses tasteful, she is unable to wear anything that is without sleeves, as her arms are loaded with long, unsightly scabs. Iris has a most disgusting habit of scratching her arms bloody when she's under stress. Though her parents made her seek therapy for the loathsome habit while she was she has been secretly pleasuring herself with the soothing habits for days while watching The Devil Wears Prada over and over while flipping through the wedding magazine stash she keeps between her mattress and box spring. This is impossible. I have nothing to wear. Dear God, please, I'll do anything if Arthur could just be in a terrible accident and die on his way over here. I promise that I won't ever tell anyone that you did this for me if you just make this one thing happen.
As Iris was praying for Arthur's death, she had a moment of clarity and remembered the bridesmaid dress that her sister wore to a cousin's wedding that had long sleeves. Though it was a hideous and gaudy robin's egg blue, she dashed into her sister's room and grabbed the ugly frock, then silently waited for Arthur to arrive.
Interior production office, Monday morning. Slender-fingered Eric walks into the office and says hi to Iris, who's at her post.
Hey, so yeah, how was the ball?
Ugh, it was awful. I should have known it was going to be tasteless because it was sponsored by Red Bull.
In truth, Iris made Arthur take her home early after she heard others making fun of her hideous dress.
But Arthur was a true gentleman. He told me I was so beautiful that I looked just like a box from Tiffany's. And Tiffany's is the most expensive keepsake store there is. And when I'm CEO of my own company, I'll be certain to reward my employees with the most high-end treasures from there. His compliment was so grand that I decided to reward him with a kiss on the lips.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna go to my desk.
Laughter erupts from Brett's office. Ugh, good idea. That asshole is telling jokes again.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Oh gosh, the audience is.
They're on their feet. Wow. Standing O. I can't believe it. Standing O.
Singing, illuminate the main streets and the cinema.
Maybe fun.
Wow.
Woo! Linda
That's cool.
Tony.
Little
Wonderful
Iris Cutter.
job.
Oh, you can hear more Iris Cutter stories at the Turtle at the Duke on Sunday, right?
Oh, right on. Man, I watched Linda last time and she hit a home run. It was so wonderful. And I highly recommend Turtle and Turtle at the Duke. Great show. And super fun gals, wonderful ladies that run it. Sarah Ashley and Gina DeLuca. I don't know Gina, but I know if Sarah knows her, then she must be all right.
She's funny.
She is
Gina-
funny.
Gina's a friend of the show.
Yeah, she
Right
is.
on.
She's a friend of the show.
Right on. She must be here. Hi, Gina.
She got into grad school.
She's a FOSS.
She did get into grad school.
Yeah.
In St. Louis, where Thomas is filming that commercial, probably for grad school.
Oh, totally.
Hey, Jared, I heard somebody on the radio here advertising, I don't know what the fuck, probably car radios or insurance. Sounded just like you.
Well, it wasn't me. I have never gotten a paycheck for doing this sort of work. I just do it out of my love for stealing from the intellectual property of Neil Hamburger and to entertain you. But thank you. Yeah, those would be fun to do. I need to get those auditions.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, did you talk to Linda and Tony? Sorry, I don't remember, but like I know I have to do a sound check real quick so I don't like lose volume.
Yeah. Go ahead. Just
Oh, right now?
sing
Okay.
away.
Okay. So where do I go? Up here.
Oh yeah, you need to share too.
Oh, right. Share. Host disabled participant screen sharing. So I'll wait for you to let me do that.
Okay, try again.
Host disabled participant screen sharing.
That's new. Oh wait.
Rick Bayless presents Spitballin 32.
Thank you. We missed my- Okay, here we go.
32.
Okay. Okay, how we doing now?
Are you playing something or?
I'm not playing something yet. Should I play something?
Well, I guess the thing I was fixing last time was if you sing, it was kind of canceling you out.
It was canceling me out. Didn't like my voice.
Yeah. So give me like a kind of
I
high.
can't. The stop video. It's like video settings.
I think so. Yeah.
I
So
think I
video
go to
settings.
Video settings, and then
Don't
my video. No.
don't automatically adjust the mic,
Oh, audio.
and then
Automatically adjust microphone volume.
don't do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is like that.
And then
Ha! I
then-
think we're ready to go, and all you fuckers have to listen to every goddamn word I have to say now.
Oh.
well, we got a lot of spazzes.
Oh, hello.
Someone did a count, and there's 180,000 spazzes in the chat right now.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy.
Out of
Hello,
how
I
many-
love you. Thank you for coming.
How many total viewers?
So we're still at 212.
So 180 out of 212 are spazzes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, look, check this out. Check this out. I turned the computer because I was like,
Whoa.
I miss the being in the car a little bit because I love the spontaneity of finding things on the radio. And now I'm just playing like one song. But I did like the car more because I kind of moved around a little bit more, even though there's probably less space. but I think I could move around in here a little bit.
Okay, well, the train is pulling into the next station, and it seems like it's a bit wackier than all the other stations. It's
Oh,
the Kraz, Spaz, Kraz International Station. So, Kraz, you got to play your own music because you're in charge.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, Linda and Tony, that was really funny. I didn't say that, but I thought it was really funny.
Good job, Linda and Tony.
yeah.
Good job.
Great, go, Joe, Linda, and Tony.
Yeah, good job.
Linda, are you eating hot dogs?
Or bologna?
Basically, it's salami. It's salami and a piece of bread.
I love
Gotcha.
salami.
Some nuts.
Nice.
Oh, is that what you normally eat bologna? I'm sorry. I thought I heard someone say that. I'm sorry. My bad.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna go on that. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it loud for you? I want it loud. Bad shoes. Acting like your time. Na 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 na. My throat is dry. I have been talking a lot today to the AAA man, to the tire man, the tire man's son, the tire man's son's mother, the tire man's son's mother's husband, who is the tire man. I went around in circles. Oh, hello. This must be why he asked me, Mom, what time you going on?
Oh.
Jealous much?
How is that hamster cage cleaning going?
Cold.
It's cold outside, right? Now,
And
like,
I accidentally sprayed myself.
so you're all wet and cold. That's a bummer. I mean, are you gonna get through it, or what do you think? Do you need to go get a sweater? Or?
No, I think I'm gonna die out here.
Well, he said he thought he was going to die out here. He was like, no, I'll just go die out here. He was so upset earlier because he had to clean this hamster cage. Cage! A lips like Cinderella or hips like Cinderella. When you're shaking that good frame, don't you tell me about nothing. You are fucked up and insane. Na 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 na. Oh, my throat is so dry. Before the show, I had one of these fruit strips. And man, I ate up that dried up puree vomit in a second. They're so good. He's back. Oh, I look like I got different lips. I didn't get rid of those lips. Ha ha! Ow! Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I ran into the skateboard and then you just stepped on me.
I am so sorry, Stanley. Man, tonight is just not your night. Where are you now in the hamster cage process?
I'm waiting for it to air dry and then I'm gonna do it.
You're choosing air dry, the air dry method over using a towel?
No, I'm gonna use I'm gonna make it air dry for like 2 minutes and then I'm gonna use the paper towel.
All right, combo. All right. You got it. You got it, kid.
Now I'm gonna get a towel.
You can do this. He came in wetter than before. The little motherfucker can't fool me. He's spraying himself before he comes in. Watch. He's going to be dripping the next time he comes in here and say that something awful happened to him. I felt like I was starting to make fun of him or like really feel that way, but and I don't. So I'm getting the fuck out of here! Opposite of tame, right? Wild. Welcome to Kraz's Sex Garage. If you want to subscribe or just put, I'll take anything you got, really, but whatever you think it's worth, and I hope it's worth a lot. I hope I'm worth a lot. Every day I feel like I'm getting shot. All the waves of sadness washing over me makes me think I'm not worthy. Pay what you can for this dress to command. Undress me with your eyes, please. I'll always be at peace. Uh-oh, look who's back! Ah, you're in Mommy's whoopee garage! What happened, Stanley?
Well, I went.
Can you come over here so that they can hear you?
I went inside to get a towel, and then I wiped off the hamster stuff again, and then now I'm letting it air dry again.
Letting it air dry. Now you got a towel, and did you happen to spray yourself again, or no?
No.
No more spray accidents. I was wrong about that. I thought he was going to come in here a wet dog. I mean, he is wet, but he's not as wet as a dog.
I tried. This is out here. I put on the mist and I tried to spray him, but he ran away.
Oh, yes, I would too.
Then he pooped.
Yeah, you scared the shit out of him.
Woo, 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 woo.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. You're almost done. You're almost done doing that hamster cage.
Almost.
Yeah, man.
I'm just gonna bring it inside and put it in bed.
High five. You did it. Yes.
Ow. My fingers are numb.
I know. They're probably
They're
very
turning
cold.
pruny.
It'll be warmer inside.
I'm gonna watch Stranger Things.
Okay. Stranger Things. You're going to watch Stranger Things?
Yeah, I'll watch Stranger Things.
With Dad?
No.
By yourself?
Yeah.
I think you should tell your father you're going to watch Stranger Things.
I already did. And if I'm not friends with Stranger Things, I'm already on episode 4.
You're already on episode 4. Oh no. Okay.
I started watching it yesterday.
Okay. I'll know. I'll keep that in mind for when you can't sleep. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. You leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside and get the hamster cage.
Okay. Bye. Wow, you just witnessed some life happening.
Woo!
Was Stanley walking into Mommy's whoopee garage. was an eagle. Have you ever heard that before? That I wish I was an eagle? Oh, it's a thing, yes. You know what eagles do when they mate?
There's one part I missed, so I have to come back in here.
There's one part he missed, so he had to come back in here. Hi, what'd you miss?
I missed the Heidi house.
Oh, you missed something out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I scrubbed it and sprayed it off.
Round of applause for Stanley finishing his hamster cage cleaning.
So loud.
Wait a minute, Stanley McCracken, you just threw a towel at me.
Yes, I did.
I can't say that I embraced it or I liked it that much.
Okay.
Stanley, hi, bud.
Wait.
Oh, are you hijacking this? Yes, I loved the filters. I called myself Zenith. Okay. Zenith.
Oh, you're breathing on me.
Zenith, play music. Can you play the music? Stanley, can you play my music?
Where's the music?
Right there, press play.
Oh,
Press play down there. Yep, you know we're listening to Doolittle. To the Pixies. I don't know if I want to go into Wave of Mutilation though.
You're curling your jewelry when you did that.
Ha ha!
Ow, my foot.
So Stanley, as I said, round of applause for Stanley for finishing your hamster cage.
Woo, 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 woo.
Now, I was kind of in the middle of doing something that might be kind of a thing. And I wanted to finish. And I was wondering if I could have the floor back because like right now you're just kind of like putting filters on and background
Son of Zenith.
And I don't know how much like I mean I know the crab spazzes they stand the stand for real. But can you wait a second.
Wait, it's tropical.
I know it's tropical, but this is my show and it's not a tropical show. Stanley! Get out of my garage!
It's not yours.
Oh.
You talk back to me.
I gave you a beard.
That's talking back to me. I suggest you take your buns inside. Cause if you don't, then you'll be here. Well, I won't bat an ear. I'll stay and smile and love you because you're my son.
And you're a lion.
I think that is the end of the show. Bye-bye.
We don't care about no government warning about that promotion of the simple life of the damn fair building. Freedom food, Asher on the 45. Well, it's
Raz, Zenith, Stanley, son of Zenith. Wonderful job.
I hope I didn't seem like annoyed. But I also felt like I was like, oh, I was about to do something here. I think maybe I don't know if it would have been anything, but
Do it now.
no,
He's gone.
no.
He's
Like,
gone. He left. He's gone.
the show's
He thinks it's over.
the show's over.
The boy thinks it's over. The boy thinks it's done.
We've tricked
Yeah,
him.
he thinks it's over.
The little boy thinks the show's over.
He's been properly fooled.
He put so many things on. I have to take all of these off.
Doesn't he know the show has just begun? No filter. No filter.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Well, wonderful job to you and Stanley. Number 32 is trucking along. And now we come to the next station, a grittier station. It's the station of sand. Improv team. Mike and I will start doing improv soon, but before we get started, Linda, could we have a suggestion of anything at all, please?
Military jacket.
Military jacket.
You stay me, Captain. I have to bring in a bunch of stuff.
I'm so sorry. He just dumped the puppy in my hands.
Aww.
Let's see it.
45. Real voodoo, that's your only 45. Well, it's the real voodoo, that's your only 45. Everybody needs a bosom for glow. Everybody needs a bosom. Everybody needs a bosom for glow. Everybody needs a bosom. Everybody needs a bosom for glow. Everybody needs a bosom. Everybody needs a bosom for glow.
Charades or something.
So, okay, I know I get a lot of flack for this, but you know, at the time, NBC's programming wasn't a place where freaks and geeks could thrive, and I gave Judd and Paul lots of notes on the show, but it was my decision, and I canceled it. A lot of people think it's I did something wrong. I just thought, you know, we're watching the show and it's heartbreaking. The freaks, the geeks, they can't win over the popular kids. And I just said to them, I just want them to win. I want them to get a success. And they were just like, that's not how life was. And I said, I don't give a flip. And I look, it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, I brought Joss to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that was a hit show, and he listened to me. And his show went on and on and on and on. They even had a musical. People are kind of like, oh, we like the show, we like the show. It was too depressing. But I love watching it now. I watch it on Netflix. I think it's fun. It's such a fun show. I love to watch it. But it didn't work, and it was my decision to cancel it, and I canceled it.
So thanks a lot for meeting with me, Mr. Duncan. So the basic idea is there's a man who is in his 30s, and he's been trying to be like a painter, like an artist, and he's like kind of struggling to find success commercially, and he ends up, you know, through some unfortunate circumstances, he ends up losing his apartment, and so he has to move in with his conservative father, who he's a tradesman of some kind, like a plumber or a exterminator, and he has to live with his father. And over the course of the series, the artist becomes more conservative and becomes like his father. And they, they smoke cigarettes together, and they drink together, and they have sex with sex workers, and the father and the son end up becoming almost like the same person, and that's where the show starts. Is where the son, who was an artist, who went to college, got his head full of a lot of sort of fashionable ideas, he's now like his conservative father, who is frustrated and kind of angry at the world, and resentful at women, and he's resentful at non-whites, and so the two of them are now the same, and that's where the show starts, and we're watching the two of them go 150 miles an hour in that direction.
Interesting.
Can I have a water? Is that for me?
Yeah, you can have any of those waters over there.
Thanks.
So
I've been developing it with Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford says he'll be the dad.
Really?
Yeah. And
I was gonna say I thought he would be good in it.
Yeah.
I didn't think we could get him.
And Michael Shannon is the son.
What if Michael Cera was the son? And what if he's a painter, he's like an intense painter, he's conservative now, he's racist with his dad. But what if he starts painting like naked women, and then those paintings are successful?
And what if there's something that happens where he slips and bonks his head and the paintings come to life? The women, these naked women, before now they were only fantasy, and now these women have come alive. And these women are more beautiful than any normal Earth woman. Their proportions on this world is insane.
Okay, I think I like this. What's your name?
James Harrison.
James Harrison. Here's a blank check.
Wow.
Here's a blank check.
What?
Yeah.
Here's a blank check.
To make my dream come true? I've been busting my ass so hard.
And we've seen it. A lot of us in the higher ups have talked about how well you've been doing, and how much you've been growing. We've noticed.
I've been working so many times and I fucking hate it.
We've been watching you. You're special to us. We've been paying attention, and you're special.
Are you telling me that my dream comes true?
You can put any number in that check, and you'll take it to the bank, and it'll go through.
No, I've really been busting my ass so hard.
And we've been watching. We watch writers, and we make sure we follow the ones we like, and sometimes we even follow the ones we don't like, because sometimes they can surprise you. Isn't that cool of us? Isn't that cool?
Sir, that's incredibly cool, and I won't let you down.
You better not. You better not let me down.
So did you like having sex with my new ass?
What?
It felt so good.
Did you like that?
I did.
It was nice and tight, wasn't it? Did you like sticking it in there?
It was so good. It was so new.
Did you like slapping? Did you like your thighs slapping against my big fat new ass?
I did. And it was all I loved it because I put it there. It was all me.
And you bad little motherfucker, you came in there.
I did. You said not to, but I did anyway.
Can I have a little bit of can I have some stocks?
You want some stocks or you want some cocaine? Here. Now, do you want some stocks?
No, I want more cocaine now. Are you really going out of town tomorrow again?
Mm-hmm. I got to go to Mexico to see the new set.
Oh, I wish you didn't have to go. I know you like me, but do you really like me?
No. You love my honesty. I can't lie to you. I love having sex with your ass and your pussy. I love how you look. I love being able to tell you to do things. I love, looking around the apartment and knowing that you would be living in squalor if it wasn't for me.
Because I really like you a lot. I like you a lot. Like, I really like you. I shouldn't have any more. I'm starting to go crazy.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
I really, really like you, and I wish that you liked me.
Maybe things would be a lot simpler if I did. Sometimes I wonder if I can even love. But I know I don't love you.
I shouldn't. I'm getting a headache.
Did you see my new TV show?
Yeah, the one about the football players who killed people in that one neighborhood.
And they have to work as a team to cover it up. Did you like it?
I don't care about your TV shows. I like you.
It's a funny show. They talk about football stuff as they're trying to hide the body. There's symbolism too, with the lawnmowers.
I'm sure that it's great. I don't care. You've won how many Emmy Awards and how many Tonys and how many Oscars? Don't you want to have your own son? You have no sons. You don't want to have your own son?
You can't give that to me. Can you? Can you?
I'm I'm
What are you saying? Can you give that to me?
I'm 8. I'm 8
You're
months.
8.
I'm 8 months pregnant, and it's a boy, and he has your hair, and he has your hands, and he has your eyes, and he has your laugh, and the way that he plays with other kids, it's just like you. The way he is in school with his teachers, and the way that he is with his friends. And just his, when he gets frustrated because he can't get things to work the way he wants them to, it's just like you. He's old now. He's 20. You need to tell him, you need to meet him and be a part of his life. He's 30 now. There's not a lot of time left. He needs a father. He's 40. He has his own kids. These are your grandchildren. Don't you care? He's 55. He needs to know that his father is an Oscar-winning producer. Tell him.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go find him. Do I still have time? Is there still time?
He's very old.
Is there still time? Excuse me. Excuse me. Um. Uh. Oh. Do you know that show about the paramedics who fly the helicopters? I produced that. And I think I'm your father. Son? Son? Someone today pitched me this idea, and I think I made it a little better. It's like similar to the Matrix, but what if it was fun in the Matrix? And the Matrix was a good place. And I thought that was a good idea. And people go on adventures. And when they're when they're in the real world, they're teachers. And they teach these crazy kids, and the kids are really funny. I wish I knew you before this. My wife has only given me daughters who age much slower. They're still like 13, 16, and I don't know, 20 or something. I just found out about you, and it already feels like it's too late. If I could do it all over again, well, I guess I would change the rapid aging, and I would give us time to spend time with each other. Oh, bugs are crawling out of your eyes and your mouth. I'd change that. I wouldn't have any bugs at all. And I'd have you I'd have you played by maybe a musician like Bono. Like I think that would be funny. if Bono was my son. Oh, there's rigor mortis.
Oh gosh.
Wow. I wish life worked like my TV shows.
All right, welcome to set, sir.
Oh.
Got your chair over here, and we've got you all set up with some the snacks. You talked to Mark, and he got your order in, so that's all waiting for you right there.
Great. What's your name?
I'm George. I'm the AD.
Hey, George. Thanks so much. I appreciate you setting me up, and hey, I won't forget it.
My pleasure. Yeah, just let me know if you need anything. I'm on radio. There's one right next to you, and we got a monitor set. And yeah, just let me know if you have any questions.
I see you're wearing a wedding ring. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I do. I've got a son and a daughter and a son.
Yeah, I've got 3 daughters, and I had a son, but he just died.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. When you look at your sons, do they age normally or they age fast?
They age the same as the year is a year.
Yeah, that's how my daughters are, but my son was different.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he aged really fast.
Well, we're about to get going on the next take here, so.
Okay. Well, I'd love to talk to you more about that.
Well, just let me know. I'll be on radio, and yeah, I'm sorry about your son.
Thanks.
And there's a megaphone if you need to address the whole crew about anything, or
Okay. Where's Crafty?
Well, we have you set up with your own stuff here, but yeah, if you want to go to regular craft, it's just if you walk past set, you can see there's a bunch of tables on the far side by the trucks.
Okay. Yeah, when I met him, he was about 70 years old, and then just in talking to him for about 5 minutes.
On the way.
Yeah, you can go.
Sorry, just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the way.
What channel are you on?
We're on it too.
Okay. So yeah, and just 5 minutes of meeting him, he started rapidly decomposing, and yeah.
Yeah, he's here, and we got him all set up, so we should be ready to roll any minute. I'll be right there.
George?
Yeah.
Why are all the other producers?
Did you get the if you can retape it, then that's probably easiest because she's gonna have to put the gloves on between every take.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. George, why are all of the other producers and the director kind of over in a different camp?
I'm just doing what I was told by Mr. Rodriguez. So I don't know. I was told he said set him up over here.
I've been marked, haven't I?
I don't know. I can't above my pay grade. So
if you have the mark, you can give it to me. I can take it.
The mark?
If your personal life gets out of control, but you're still making hit film after hit film, hit TV show after hit TV show, and you become a liability, you become marked. And someone takes it to the official board, they put it on a piece of paper, and they handed it to you, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's like in Treasure Island when you get the black dot. Have you ever seen that? I updated it with a football team recently. It was pretty fun.
Well, I need to get back over to set. They're all waiting for me, and I guess they got a bunch of ice cream on set that they made into sculpture thing that's melting. So I'm gonna head over there. But you can see us on monitor, and feel free to give a shout if you need anything.
Okay, thank you, George.
On my way.
I've been marked. I've been marked. Robert Rodriguez is over there. Sam Sherm. Thaddeus Bilf. All the other producers. And George is being fired just for talking to me.
Please, no, please. I just did what you said. Please, no, I need this job.
Sometimes it sucks. I make hit after hit, and I lead a rotten bad life, and all of a sudden it's taken away from me. Like it's easy to make hits. It's not easy. People give me bad ideas and I turn them better. Or I turn them good. And people give me good ideas and I turn them better. I've made stars. I've told stories that have enchanted the world. And a bushel full of wrong decisions have ruined it all for me. And this sucks. This is so unfair. And everyone's going to be nice to me and act like they're still my friend, but if I call them, they're not going to pick up the phone. This sucks. All I did was make good stories. Is that so wrong?
Oh. And that's our show. No way.
Everybody needs a bosom for pillow. Everybody needs a bosom. My phone is 45.
Well, that was Sand. Thank you for playing with me, Mike.
Thank you, Thomas, for playing with me.
I think we all learned something from that.
Yeah, I think
That was rough.
100%. You can't trust anybody in Hollywood.
I don't know how Kraz and Tony are surviving.
And I come back here to get away from it.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not surviving. I'm dying right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. What the hell, Jared?
Jerry gets stuck with
He's a GIF
for a little bit.
Glitching out like
I'm having internet connection problems. Sorry.
Well, I think that might be the end, unless there's another station after this station.
Are you gonna play a song?
DJ Santisi.
DJ Vortex Echoes, maybe a little station.
Maybe, maybe not.
Here's what I just discovered about the number 32. Like if you do it with your fingers, look at that. You make the hashtag sign.
Whoa! Wow.
Dude, that's probably how that happened. That's probably how that happened.
Tic-tac-toe sign, yeah.
Right, Eric. That is how that happened.
So we do like hashtag spitballin. Is that how it is? Right.
Yeah. You have to. It's like woven. You have to weave.
DJ.
Oh yeah.
DJ.
Everybody.
Yo, yo!
How was the show?
Yo, DJ.
It was the best spitballing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
32.
We just got the dream. This is the dream team Quenchers crew right here. Look at everybody. I'm licking my fingers because we just made chicken quesadillas with Jack.
Oh.
In another room.
I'm so jealous.
They came out really, really well.
Okay.
Okay. So what song should we play?
Well,
I don't
that's
have
your-
one lined up.
Oh my God, you have to
the
have one.
DJ has been indisposed in the
Oh, Meg, well, we got to
she's
find
become a
something
chef.
fast. You gotta get something fast too.
Okay, I got it.
Well, you got
She got it.
210,000.
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
doesn't want me to touch his finger, his laptop with
She's
my
got
greasy
greasy
finger.
chicken fingers. What do you want? Here, tell me.
Okay. This is good.
You should address Mike like he's Siri and tell him what to do.
And they have that maggot brain song. Yeah.
Maggot brains.
Is that the one? No, that's not.
Oh, maggot brain.
Did I hear maggot brains?
This is the one. It's not maggot brain. It's the other one.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes long.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Had a life, or rather, life had me. I was one among many, or at least I seemed to be. But I read an old quotation in a book just yesterday. Says on a reap just what you sow, the debts you make, you have to pay. Can you get to that? Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. I recollect with a mixed emotions all of the time we used to have. But you were making preparations for the common separation, and you blew everything we had. When you base your love on credit, and in your loving days are done, checks you sign with love and kisses later come back signed insufficient funds. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that.
When you base your life on credit and your loving days are done, checks you sign with the loving kiss and later come back shine insufficient fun. Y'all get to that.
Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that.
DJ Greasy Fingers. That's the
DJ
show.
Fingers.
Good dancing, you guys.
Great song choice. Thank you for ending our show with such style.
Thank you, DJ.
You DJ Vortex Echoes.
I can't wait to watch the show.
You got a good one waiting for you.
Woo!
Well, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Kraz. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, DJ Greasy Fingers, Meg Santisi. Thank you, Jack Newton, for the cameo. Thank you, Tom Vinsel, and all the other 210,000 in the chat. And wonderful job of.
Thank you, Thomas Kelly.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thomas.
Thomas.
Tommy.
Host Tommy.
Thank you, guys. Well, that was our best show yet, and now the pressure's on us to
Big
top
time.
it in 2 weeks. So
33.
we'll see you at Spitballin number 33.
Stop it.
This is
Easy.
Remember, it's middle-aged.
We have to bring our game.
yeah.